Hello. Welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Oh, that's a different light. I'm gonna change my lights. My shirt. Yeah, looks nice. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome back, friends. We are doing a double stream today. We are wasting literally no time at all because I'm not joking. This morning was good. This afternoon was good. And I am good. I didn't go anywhere. I literally am not joking. Once I got done with stream this morning, all I literally did was go downstairs, make muffins, ate lunch, came upstairs, answered emails, and now I'm here. But hey, what can we do? Hi, Peppa. Hi, Cricket. Welcome in. Thank you all for the early cruise. I appreciate that so much. And thank you so much for the daily clip for Palestine. I always greatly appreciate that. Oh, and I also started working a little bit more on my website. I was updating some of my press that I had, and I think I definitely need to put I need to put a category for my podcast on here. So there's a few things I might be doing tomorrow during our co-working stream at 10 in the morning. So I'm like, wait, I forgot. I got a few things I gotta work on. I gotta fix this stuff. But oh well. That'll be for another day, for another time. But for now, we's good. Hi, Skinna. Welcome in. It's good seeing you. And Amy, thank you for the lurks. I made applesauce raisin muffins. Yeah. Oh no, oatmeal applesauce raisin muffins. I got it from on the back of a Quaker Oats box. I was like, oh, I might as well try this and see how that works. But yeah, I just found it on the back of a Quaker Oats box, and I've been using that recipe, I feel like, forever. Like, it's been a very long time since I've been using that same recipe over and over. I've kind of tweaked it a little bit here and there, but like not too much. Like this is the recipe that I use. They don't look like this because I tweak my stuff all the time. But yeah, it's literally the Quaker Oats old-fashioned recipe. It's quite great. I don't use butter. I don't use butter at all. Simple. I feel like they've updated this recipe since I've last used it. I think I've had the same recipe for at least, I want to say like 15 years probably. Hi Carol, welcome in. It's good seeing you today as well. Happy Tuesday evening. And they do not take 20 minutes. Actually, no, they do. They do take 20 minutes. I usually make like 2 batches of these muffins because usually we end up going through them quite quickly in the household. And I'm the only one that actually bakes them. I feel like my parents, they don't do it right. So I have to make it myself because that is what I choose to do. Like, do you ever like find a recipe that you find online or just in general, whether it's like in a cookbook, and like you make it, it's great, but when somebody else makes it, it's like something's a little bit different here. Why does this taste kind of funny? So I tend to make it from time to time whenever I can. That and just like random stuff that I find online. It's very tasty. But today we are going to be working on our swamp build. So I thought, one, we need to finish it and get it out the way. And I also want to have an excuse to use the outhouse that we got with the Nature's Calling event. And another thing too, what I literally found out, like as soon as I ended the stream this morning, I found out that, if you haven't heard the news, that apparently on, I think it's Tuesday? No, not Tuesday, but Thursday. Yeah, on Thursday, the Sims team is doing an Enchanted by Nature live stream with, oh my gosh, with T-Pain. Literally right as I kind of like ended my stream, I go on Twitter and like, oh my gosh, what's happening? I go to find out that T-Pain and It's Me Troy are going to be live on Thursday doing the like displaying the Enchanted by Nature expansion pack on stream on YouTube and Twitch. That's at 7 p.m. Central. Luckily, on Thursday, I will not be live at the time because I have other things I have to do that day. But still, I will be watching this live stream when I have time. And this sounds like a very, very fun time because not only is T-Pain an iconic icon, he also streams on Twitch quite constantly. Whether it's like music related, gaming related, whatever related, he's just a good vibe in general. But I'm excited. I'm actually kind of excited to see this stream, to see how that is going to be. Yeah. He streams on Twitch quite a bit. But I was not expecting this. I mean, first Megan Thee Stallion, Quinn Blackwell, and now T-Pain. No, first of all, they had Doja Cat and Lotto, Trixie Mattel and Katya. And then they had Megan Thee Stallion and Quinn Blackwell. And then T-Pain, EA said they had budget. They had money to spend. I'm like, where is all this coming from? Like they're really pulling out basically all the musical artists. When you think about it, it's like who's next? Who is next? Taylor Swift? Who could it be? Who could be the next musical artist that they'll collaborate with? Tay-Tay, Beyonce, Bebe. I genuinely would love to know. But honestly, what can we really do about that? What can we do about that? Oh yeah, there's also going to be a brand new patch that's coming out tomorrow. Supposedly they're going to be fixing the bug that people have been having, the pregnancy glitch. So that's supposed to get fixed tomorrow, which will be very exciting. And then we will finally be able to resume all of the Let's Plays. But yeah, that will be tomorrow for the update, which I don't exactly remember what all is getting updated besides the pregnancy fix. Remember exactly, what was it? Yeah, tomorrow they're going to be reverting the changes made to the pregnancy to resolve issues. And then they're also investigating reports and tuning settings for ailments. So that will be interesting. So yeah, tomorrow will be the pregnancy update fix. And then they're eventually going to make another update to fine tune the ailments with Enchanted by Nature. Because what's been going on is that people have been having ailments happen quite a bit and they have not been great. So yes, I know, another update, but luckily this one shouldn't like be game breaking or like mod breaking. I think it's just like mods that will have like pregnancy related stuff, like what's it called, Realistic Pregnancy by Lumpino, and then a Deep Indigo's mods, and then Panasama's mods. So like things that involve pregnancy in The Sims would be like slightly broken, but will eventually be updated because that's what the modders need. That's what they've been waiting on for that. Custom tattoos. I would hope so too. I hope that would be in the forums at least. I hope that would be in the forums that people have reported that glitch. That and also the wings. Because you can technically make custom wings in The Sims and like tattoo and stuff, but it's kind of glitchy where it will turn your Sims black, which is kind of not great. So I'm hopeful that we will be able to utilize all of that. So anyway, we've got Sims. But no, honestly, Hojo, I was also kind of scared and worried that it wasn't going to work. Like I was really scared that I was like, ooh, is it gonna work? Is it gonna be great? Is it gonna be bad? I've been kind of avoiding all of my saves that have any sim that is pregnant, or I'm planning on having them getting pregnant. I'm just not built for that life. I got too many custom households. I'm too stressed. Anyway, I think we have the outhouse now. So today we're going to be finishing our swamp build. I probably won't be live as long as I usually am, since this is like my double stream of the day. What was this? Wait a minute. Yeah, I don't think anything bad's gonna break. Just little things. Oh, I typed in swamp. It's not called swamp, it's called wooden throne. Okay. Oh, there's two different kinds. Wait. I want to know who on the Sims team really thought this was like... Actually, I want to know who on the Sims team is a Shrek fan. Because this is literally straight out of Shrek. Literally, when you look at it side by side, that is a literal carbon copy. Like, look at this. This is Shrek's, like, you know, little outhouse. This is the Sims. Shrek, Sims. Someone knows the Sims audience too well. And also, this is like the better looking one, of course. But, ooh, they have green. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. That's nice. Oh, your Sims are pitch black and with the tattoos and you can't take them off. Oh no, I'm so sorry. That is scary. I think I had seen somewhere on like the forums or like somewhere on the forums that someone had reported that. So I'm hoping that they will get that fixed soon. But no, I agree. Who isn't a Shrek fan? That is the real ultimate question. Who isn't? And I'm thinking that this might be an outhouse that you can actually make. Because I know that if you remember with base game, you can make your own toilets. At least in the game, to my understanding. So let me try and cheat the Sims handiness skill to level 10. Because I'm pretty sure, where is it? Sculpting. Yeah, so if you have a good, decent skill in your handiness skill, you can make the wooden throne, which would be this one. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. That's kind of cool. But I like that you can like actually literally make the thing. You'll be able to handcraft a wooden throne yourself. So if you're doing like a rags to riches or a off the grid type of gameplay and you have your Sim working on their handiness skill, they could literally craft a toilet for themselves, which I think is a very smart idea. So I'm like, this one looks man-made and janky. This one looks more upkept. Yes. So now that we have that, we can go back into our household inventory because that's where it technically would be. Oh, interesting. The more upkept one. Interesting. Okay. Because telling your friends I must take my place upon the wooden throne sounds a lot better than I'm headed to the outhouse to poop. I'm headed to the outhouse to poop. Okay, that's fine. Well, that's really cool that you can like make it rather than having like to buy one. Sure, it would take a long time, but it's the fun of making it. Yeah, it does remind me of like a camping site, which reminds me I want to do a build and kind of redo the entirety of Granite Falls, because technically Granite Falls is a camping world. There's only 6 lots that came with Outdoor Retreat, but it's very like large in terms of exploration. Of course, we have the Hermit's house as well, which I also need to do. So technically 7 lots in total was Outdoor Retreat, but it would definitely be very fun to redo the entirety of all this world, make our own like little cabins, big or small, and then do some type of like gameplay using the Scout after school activity for kids and teens to get all of the badges, because I think that would be really fun to try out, you know. Also, Daphne, welcome in. How are you? What are you doing in me swamp? But welcome in, GG Warlord, Garrett, Daphne, Simtrol. Hello. How was the rest of your stream? Do you have a lot of fun finishing all of your builds? I really am glad that I got a chance to pop in and hang out and mod for you. Also, Jake, thank you for the reset for 14 months and hello. Welcome in. Happy to see you. Also, I like that everyone's using the bread emote, even Dabney. See, now Dabney is like understanding what we need. Yes. Anyway, also Tier Tot, welcome in. Oh yeah, this could also work with cottage living. We were just talking about the outhouse that we just got today with the nature calling event, and how it would be really fun to renovate the entirety of Granite Falls with like all new camping related stuff, even the hermit's house, just to redecorate, you know? Oh, you did a new shell and then made a wedding venue for your fairy legacy. Oh, that's really fun. I did see you were building a wedding venue and also your new shell. I have to say your wedding venue looks so pretty. I cannot wait to watch the episode where you like have your Sims get married. Oh, listen, I embrace it today. Today and every day, is that correct? Today and every day? Mm-hmm. Oh, that'll be Thursday. Okay, good. I will be there because I will be streaming in the morning, and then I can hop into your stream and hang out and see it all happen. But did you all know, because I know that you saw it too, because I have messaged you about it, that isn't it so cool that T-Pain's gonna be on Twitch streaming The Sims with It's Me Troy on Thursday night? That's gonna be really fun to see. It's like, where in the world are they getting this kind of budget? You know, it's crazy, but it's actually kind of iconic. But friends, if y'all are new, hello, my name is Steven, pronouns he, him. I play a lot of Sims here, and today we are building a swamp in The Sims 4 because one, why not? And two, I'm a Shrek fan through and through. Will I be watching Shrek 5 when it comes out? Yes, yes I will. Will I like it? Maybe. But today, I am a swamp, and I need to build a swamp. But this is what we've done so far. We started working on this last week. All we have to do is literally just work a little bit more on the inside, and also figure out where we're gonna put the swamp, and then add new landscaping around this pond. Oh, Shrek builds are what we've all been waiting for. Literally. I don't, if you haven't seen it, I can show it to you all in case you haven't, because what you can do is that you can actually make these yourself. So there's two different kinds. I think this one is like in debug or something because it's like a weird swatch or whatever, but your Sims can actually make these wooden thrones if they have a good handiness skill. I can't exactly remember what level it is, but your Sims can make these, and I think that's really cool. And they sell for quite a bit of money. They're like 2,000 simoleons. Like, that's some good money. Okay, level 8. Okay, good. Yeah, so level 8 of the handiness skill. They cost 500 simoleons, but they sell. But they sell for so much though. That is like the good thing. So if you're ever doing like rags to riches, off the grid, or just wanting to, like, to have your Sims suffer, the outhouse is the one for you. Like, it's one of the best skills that we have gotten in a very long time. I mean, we've had this skill since base game, but I find when they add in new stuff to base game, but also just in general to like other packs that require your Sims to craft it, it's more fun that way. Like, I love crafting in The Sims. What is this? Okay, I don't have to worry. Anyway, so to give you a little bit of a tour of our little shindig here, and while we do that, I would love to know how has your day been so far, at least since today is a Tuesday evening, at least for me. I would love to know what your day has been. Have you been cooking, cleaning, adventuring, movie watching, working? Would love to know all about it while we do a little tour. I know, I love the woodworking table. I'm glad they gave us a new one, because like I think this is like one of my favorite woodworking tables that we've gotten since the artist studio kit. I think this one is like more grungier and like wear and tear, which is what I prefer. So, but I wonder if they'll ever do like more down the line that are craftable and like add more cross-pack gameplay to it. Oh, a chemistry exam? Oh, good luck. Have fun studying. Oh, you've been doing Dab Shell Challenge while you work? While work is slow? That's good. I did see Dab had a new shell. I want to check it out, actually. Let me see. Dabney_Mallory. That is not how you spell that. There we go. Oh, wow. Dabney was building up a storm today. Speedy. Oh, that seems like an easy shell. Pretty easy shell to do. August 15th. So like literally 1 month. I have time. I have time. I'm gonna save that. Download that for later. But this is good. I'll have to do that eventually. I've got time. It looks so pretty. Thank you. So to let you all know, this is what we have so far. I really kind of went full out with every single decoration I could think of. Over here is kind of like your seating area where you can sit back, relax, maybe drink some tea, some coffee, some lemonade, whatever you want to do. Is over here in this corner, which I will add some more gnomes to this because I feel like it needs gnomes. And then over here, you have your walkability, your entrance, essentially, over here. Over here, a fairy died. So, one with nature, if you will. Over here, you have your little bridge that you can actually walk upon and go fishing if you want to. This pond, this lake here is stockpiled with fish. Might not be the safest, might not be the healthiest, but you know, you can fish here if you want to. Over here is your mailbox that we got from Enchanted by Nature. I just added a lot of debug things that I could think of that would make sense. I want to add some more stuff over here, but I don't know what yet to do. But I definitely know I want to add more plants soon. But as we make our way up here, we have our main house. Oh, you quit your job yesterday and have never been happier? Now you're just waiting to start as a pool monitor for the rest of the summer at the apartment complex you live at while you look for something permanent. Oh, that's good. And you've been playing Sims and watching Dab stream. That's fun. Well, I'm glad that you quit your job because it was something that you wanted to do that would make you happy. As long as it makes you happy at the end of the day, that is all that matters to me. Well, I do hope you do find another job that will make you more happier and that will bring you a lot of joy rather than sadness, because I can understand. I've been there, done that, and I am not going back to food service. That stressed me out like no other. So sending all the good vibes your way. Okay, so over here is our front door. I think your Sims can actually sit on this, so you can sit here if you want to. You got your one little gnome. I'm gonna add some more. Adding this over here is like some garden pots that I thought was cool. The tree where you can summon Spruce Almighty. They are basically the plant sim, like the god of the plant sims, essentially. So you can summon them, woohoo with them, romance them, but you cannot marry or move in with them, sadly, without mods. And then here you have your garden shed, which I need to paint the ceiling now that I always forget. You can come over here, do all of your gardening things you want to do. I added in all the new planter pots from the new pack that are smaller. We've got some roses, some, I think this is, what is this right here? We got strawberries, grapes, blackberries, and a rose. So some decorative things. You can always switch out all of this if you want to add like more stuff to your garden shed, of course, but I thought making it simple was like the easiest way to go. And then on the inside that we're still trying to figure out with the color scheme and what objects we want to add in. This is the entrance area. Over here we have basically just everything, essentially. You've got a little painting section. You got your kitchen, your living room. And then here is your bedroom. This is actually made for 2 Sims. So you have the main bed here and then you have your bassinet here. So it's a tight squeeze, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, of course. But Essentially, that's the entire build. We have so much stuff we still have to do, though. Like, so much. And I don't even know where to begin. I'll start over here. What are my final thoughts on the expansion pack? I feel like I played enough. Like, I played this pack for like a whole month now. From like my CFE access and like having all the packs. I feel like Enchanted by Nature by itself isn't as like the best expansion pack that EA has made. I would say it feels more like a game pack rather than an expansion pack, just because there really isn't there isn't much that you can technically do within the world itself, minus like doing all the fables, which is like my favorite thing about this pack is the fables. But I wish there was like a festival or some type of like event happening in each world, in a screen, or in Everdew or Spruceberry Grove or the main hub Avador. I wish there was like a festival in each neighborhood that your Sims could attend to, whether you were a fairy or not. So it was lacking like community is how I would describe it. It was lacking community for me. I think the fables are one of my favorite things about the pack that I really enjoy a lot, because they were so descriptive and they had like rhymes and riddles and a lot of lore that you could like take with you and learn more about by using your notebook, which I thought was a very helpful guide. But I think with the career itself, it just didn't hit for me. Working from home isn't as enjoyable for me to do the career, so I always force my sim to actually go to work via rabbit hole, so it's a lot easier. And then for the fairies themselves, I think they're probably one of my most favorite occults, because like their skill tree is very nice, and I think it's very fun to like stylize them very cutesy and different with like their wing patterns and their wing size. And then just knowing that like the fairies can have like different personalities, whether it's like good, evil, or neutral. And the fact that they can actually manipulate plants, animals, and human and non-human sims is like a good benefit for like cross-pack gameplay. The world itself is pretty beautiful. I love Innisgreen. I love the builds that come with it because they had simmers build for it, which I think is always a thing that they should do forever. Cast slaps. Build and buy slaps, but it lacks landscaping. So, in all, the whole pack itself feels like a game pack, not an expansion pack, but I would rate it like an 8 out of 10. That's how I would describe this pack. So there's a lot of good things with it. It just depends on like your gameplay style. Like for me, I'm more of a family game player. So I was looking for family gameplay, replayability, and just overall good enjoyment. Because that's $40. Hi Kawaii, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. What are non-sims? Yeah, occults, yes. Yeah. Those would like be like vampires, werewolves, spellcasters, aliens. I think it's pretty cool that you can like take away a vampire's vampirism. I took Vlad's vampirism away the other day, which I thought was much needed. Did the same exact thing with Caleb and Lilith Vitor. Did I turn almost every sim into a fairy? Yes. Will I do it again? Yes. Will someone stop me? No. But no, it's a really nice pack. It just has like a lot of like ups and downs that I don't particularly like. I think they could have definitely leaned in more into like the actual like nature side with adding in landscaping. But that's just personally me, where I'm coming from. So I hope that makes sense. My favorite occult, besides fairies, it would have to be vampires. Vampires are very complex creatures, both in mythical terms and like Sims terms. I thought they were like one of my favorite occults because they added in so much uniqueness to the game. I loved build and buy. I loved cast. I really enjoyed playing around with the gameplay on how different vampires can be. Plus, I was trying to tap into my inner Twilightness when it first came out. Yeah, it would have to be vampires. Werewolves are kind of a lot. Like, not a lot like in a bad way, but like just a lot to handle. I really love vampires. What's your favorite occult? Oh, 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 oh. It's in the ground. Okay, that's in the ground. I'm gonna let this slide a little bit. Right around here. It doesn't have to be perfect. There we go. Yes, Caleb is one of the good ones. He makes great children. He has a stable job, or at least I guess you could say jobs plural, because you see that fool everywhere you go. He's a literal stalker. But do you mind? No, because he pays child support on time without any issues, and that is what we like to see. That's floating. There we go. I'm so glad you're playing with fairies often. Oh, do I see myself playing with fairies often? No, because since I'm not really an occult player, I don't mind them. I just don't really see myself playing with them because it's not my particular gameplay style. I would mostly play them seasonally, or whenever I want to throw like a special like costume party, I would transform my Sims temporarily into a fairy. Or if I'm doing like a Halloween thing, I would transfer my Sims into a fairy for like a couple of days to like prepare for Halloween, and then the actual Halloween event, Halloween parties, whatnot, and then transform them back into humans. So really just only for like actually a couple of like days in game I would play with them, but not all the time, just because it's like not my thing. Where's my grass? I can't find my grass, Grandpa. Oh, I know what I was gonna do. I was gonna add in these fences over here. I can actually squeeze them back here. That'd be great. Oh, there we go. You love when he's a waiter. He gets to your table so quick, so fast. That's what I call speedy delivery. Those other employees should take notes, because what Caleb is doing is top tier quality. Yeah. Also, she's a robot. Thank you for the daily click. I appreciate that a lot. But yeah, it would be like every once in a while. It's kind of like pt2. I treat pt2 as like a Disney park. I don't go to it all the time, but if I want to do something special, I'll like play with it. So that's how I would treat fairies, basically like pt2. Which is a weird category to put that in, but you know, hey, here we are. This up a little bit. There we go. So we used to play exclusively with spellcasters because they're OP for Rex, which yes, they are. You can conjure your own food, refill your hygiene in a click, and being able to teleport saves you so much time. It's hard to get you to play with as them because how much easier it is to make them in the game, or how much easier they make the game. For an apple a day, you can make a potions of plentiful needs and never sleep again. True. Like spellcasters, like there's a lot of benefits to occults because they do make the game either easier or harder for you depending on which one you're playing with. So you got a point there. That is very true. Yours will be werewolves and aliens because they are interesting to you, and werewolves because so werewolves. But your favorite occult sim is in fact Caleb. Oh, well, interesting, JJ. Well, I like that for you. Delete this. There we go. Also going to. I'm gonna have to like lower this terrain. Yeah. Did you know pt2 is not actually compatible with fairies? Wait, what? I did not know that. Interesting. Wait, why? Wait, why are they not compatible with fairies? That's really interesting, actually. I didn't really test out all the packs. I wasn't really expecting anything to come with pt2 for like fairies, but that is interesting to know that there really actually isn't anything for them. Ooh, nope, wrong way. What am I doing? By nature, set down and set speed. Okay, there we go. Perfect. I was surprised by fairies and spellcasters not getting along. It's definitely like with the lore of like how, I think it was like, I forget how we said it before, but spellcasters and I think it's spellcasters and some other occult, they just don't get along because their magic isn't their magic is like fake or something. But I know fairies and werewolves get together, but spellcasters and vampires don't get together. Like spellcasters and vampires to fairies, they hate each other because their magic is like fake, whereas werewolves and fairies get along because their magic is like real. That's really interesting. Oh, you have to cheat your needs the whole time? Really? You saw a thread on Reddit? I never would have thought to try. Huh. That is really interesting then. But it makes sense though. I feel they wouldn't really even bring any benefit to that. Unless it was like something like really crazy. Then I would see it, but yeah, pt2 and fairies, it's not very nature-y, I would say. Oh yay, I can put my stuff down here, finally. I'm gonna have to move this all the way down the ground. Still technically floating. You know, maybe I don't do it. Put it back. Oh well. One time Garrett unalived Caleb and was so sad. That's rude. Where is Garrett? Garrett was here earlier. Garrett. Garrison. Oh, Garrison. I know you're here. I know you're listening. Also, she's a robot. Thank you for the posture check, by the way. I was a slouching. I'm trying to figure out. I don't know what to do with this. I feel like terrain tools are like a whole other like beast. It's like a hit or miss. You never know what you're going to get out of this. So when in fact, use debug landscaping. I also realized I don't have tool installed, so henceforth I cannot move this down. Oh well. In the meantime, we shall just move forward. Ooh, large. That's a large thing over there. There we go. Yes. You unalived Caleb Bator. Oh, you said it was for a challenge or whatever. Oh, interesting. A challenge. What challenge was that? I saw no challenge in that way. Hope there's video evidence for later. Oh, you were doing the Black Widow? Oh, okay. Good to know. Good to know. That is all. I had you on 5% while messaging someone I just heard. Someone was ringing a name and got scared. Garrett. Garrett. Where are you? Landscaping and roofing are enemies. Same. I get scared with the roofing because I don't know exactly what I'm doing like at all. I kind of just wing it, really. Each and every time that I build, I just wing it. And I just hope for the best that it turns out well. I really am sad that I can't place my plants on an angled roof. Makes me a little bit sad. This makes me not like the plants on the roof feature because we can't place plants on a curve, even with move objects on. That is sad. Let me place my plants where I want. Oh well. That's a good excuse. Yeah. I believe Garrett. I believe Garrett. Garrett is a good person to trust. For now. Keyword for now. Tomorrow, I don't know. All bets are off. Can't promise tomorrow. But we can count about now. Where? Oh, here it is. Let me do this one. I want something grody and dingy. I hope they patch it so that you can so that the plant fixes with new objects. I would hope so. They are fixing the glitch where people were having the issue with pregnancy in the game, where your Sims couldn't take pregnancy tests and the game wasn't recognizing the Sims trimester. So that will be fixed tomorrow, luckily, which is nice. Then I can resume my actual current household. I've been too scared to even hop into the game and play that save. I've been too scared, besties, I'm telling you. As you have a beautiful swamp with great landscape and roofing. I know. Oh well. When in doubt, I always have another excuse to make another one. Which I do have another idea for another build that involves a swamp. I'm planning on redoing the, what's it called? The Hermit's house from Granite Falls. I want to redo that house because it looks a little bit sad and it needs so much help. It just needs to be updated, really, because it's all the way back in like 2014, 2015, and it only uses base game and Outdoor Retreat, but back then we didn't have much. So we gotta spruce it up a little bit. Updated base game, updated Outdoor Retreats. Maybe add in a little bit of seasons into the mix, if you will. Hi, Magical Rose, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. We're finishing our swamp build at the moment. We're adding a touch of pizzazz here and there. See what we can possibly do to make it look a little bit more livelier, if you will. So many of your townies in Gluon's game last night were pregnant. Ooh, that's not good. Don't play with them until tomorrow. Don't touch the Sims until tomorrow. That's why I've been mostly kind of building as of lately and playing like different Sims games to avoid any Sims having to get pregnant. I'm like, I'm not built for that life. I'm not ready. Let's see. I think I've added enough here. Let's add some wallpaper. But I have a few townies that I need to make. And actually, I believe on Thursday, if I look at my schedule real quick, I believe on Thursday we are going to be doing a stream. As per usual that we will do a stream. Where's it at? Where's my schedule? Oh yeah, no, that's Friday, sorry. Friday we're making Sims for my current household. One of my Sims are going to college and I'm like, I need Sims that I have to make so that way he has friends. But then I also need to make some more Sims down the line that are a little bit more on the elderly side, or at least make a mom group for my Sim Aspen, because she's pregnant, I believe in our second trimester with her fourth and last child, and I think she just needs friends that's not her kids and also her husband or soon to be husband. She needs to get out of the house, like badly. She's been stuck in her doctor career for literal eons and I'm tired for her. She just got to level 10 of her career, so she's kind of moving up in the world, and which makes me think that I want, like with Enchanted by Nature, what I was so excited about was the natural living skill and the apothecary skill. I thought those two things were the best thing, because the apothecary skill, sure, ailments are kind of annoying and overwhelming, but I think if your Sim's like in the doctor career, it makes medicine, or it makes you think about medicine differently, at least for your Sim, if you're doing like a lot of storytelling. So I've been wanting to like tap into that with Aspen. So wee little bit more. Looks wonderful. Thank you so much, Magical Rose. Yeah, I just been like, I'm ready. Let's delete that. Let's put this over here. I might size these down just so that way I have different sizes. We have a cookie jar. Oh, here it is. Let's make this a different color. Size that down. Right there. I was like, oh my gosh, we don't have a sink, but the sink is right there. Let's put this back. Your Sims only have like 2 counter spaces to actually cook on, rather than the way that fits so nicely. Oh my gosh, I had to do no work. Thank goodness. But no, I can't. Wow. You have 2 spaces to cook on. I might actually just alt place that so I have a little bit more wiggle room. That is off the edge. There we go. Nope. Move it back, move it back, move it back. There we go. Do you think it's worth getting? Not right now, no. I think I would personally wait for a sale because there are like little pockets of things that I like from the pack, but as like a whole, it's lacking in a few things. As like replayability, there isn't as much you can do. I think personally there should have been a little bit more events, or at least an event in each neighborhood of Innisgreen. The career itself isn't as enjoyable for me to play with, at least working from home. It's not as enjoyable. I think going to work via rabbit hole is a lot more easier, so you don't have to deal with the customers. I think the fun part is that the fables are like the big selling point for me that I really love. That and the fairies. The fairies are really unique. The fables, the apothecary skill, the natural living skill are like top tier quality. At least for me. That's how I personally feel, because I'm not really an occult player, and this is coming from a person who does not play with occults all the time. I think there's like something special about the pack for like all players. I just think as a whole, it just felt kind of empty for the gameplay. Like I don't really know what the whole vision was. I mean, besides like the whole vision was fairies. I think what I really was hoping that it would live up to Life and Death like expectations, like standards, because I loved Life and Death. I loved how that pack had so much like replayability. The world itself was really nice. There was like events happening, even though they were kind of crazy. I just liked there was something to do in the world that felt more alive. Whereas Innisgreen, the world's beautiful. I think I was hoping for like nature type of events happening in each neighborhood for my Sims to do, whether they were a human or an occult. And even like having a little bit more landscaping would have been really fun to have. If they took away plant sims entirely, I felt they should have allocated more time and resources to the landscaping and possibly adding in one event or two in Innisgreen and not do anything with plant sims personally for me. So because plant sims, all they really got is like new interactions and new abilities, but only for Enchanted by Nature. They came with base game back in like 2017, but they didn't update anything for plant sims in base game. And they're still the exact same where you can't, I'm going to delete that. I can't. They only last for a couple of days. So if they got rid of plant sims and just didn't update them at all, I would have preferred more allocated time to one festival and possibly more landscaping. Do you think the early bonuses are worth it? I was like, what is the early bonus items anyway? I like the other fairy house that we got. I was like, what is this pack called again? Enchanted by Nature. Let me look real quick, because I haven't really looked at them, because when I got my hands on like the full code for all the packs installed, I believe it's this one, that one, and then the new fairy house that we got. That's a mailbox. I personally believe that the bonus items, there really isn't anything you can do with them. They're cute looking. They add like a little bit of variety touch to the builds, but there isn't like any gameplay to them besides like the fairy house. So if you're looking for like gameplay interactions with them, I wouldn't get it, but they're cute, but it's not really worth it. The other from the reasons I think I wait for a sale. Yeah, I would wait for a sale for sure. Yeah, I think the only thing I like is the fairy house. Hi, Coupon. Welcome in. It's good seeing you. How are you doing today? Oh, let's add this pond. Add this pond. Oh my gosh, where am I going to put this? Over here. The plant sims, not plant sims, but the house plants are still buggy for me right now. At least whenever you place a new wallpaper, they get deleted. At least for me, personally. Hey, Coupon. Yeah, so like, you know how like life and death, like all the festivals that we had, the sense of community was lacking for me. There wasn't enough for me to do within the world itself that would make me stay there in the world. So like business and hobbies and like life and death and those were like, they had that sense of community, that sense of touch. That made me actually want to visit the world more often and like actually stay there. This world, I wouldn't stay here that long unless I was like an actual fairy or a lovely little plant. What a delight to come back after looking in Daphne's stream to see we end up in here. Yes, indeed. Did you like Daphne's shell challenge? Doesn't it look really cool? And it's so funny because I rated Daphne literally this morning and then Daphne raids me, which never happens all the time. I was like, whoa, unexpected. Yeah, 2 of them are just decor. So if you love building, I say get it. If you're more of a gameplay side, I wouldn't get it. But I would always say wait for a sale. So that way you're not spending a lot of money on packs. But if you're like me who like impulse buy things, get it. I like to buy things right when they get released because I hate waiting. And then my wallet cries at me and says, what are you doing, Steven? Stop spending money. It yells at me sometimes. Let's use get together. Yes. Do you think this pack is more of a blue pack? I don't know what to call it. A blue pack? Do you mean like a game pack, you mean? Then yes. I was like, blue pack? What does a blue pack mean? Yeah, it feels more like a game pack than an expansion pack to me, personally. Gameplay wise, it feels like a game pack. Expansion pack wise, I think how I would categorize like expansion pack would be like build mode and cast. Gameplay feels like a game pack. Is how I would separate the two. So if we had a little bit more gameplay, like adding in festivals or an event or two into the world, then it would feel like an expansion pack for me personally. So I think ultimately the way I describe expansion packs, it expands onto the game, which it does expand onto the game for both by itself, but then existing packs. I think there is something that they could have tapped in more into is like expanding onto its world, making it feel like a sense of community and it feels alive rather than not alive. Oh, you didn't see the shell challenge? You were hard work and hosting friends for dinner. Oh, that's fun. The shell challenge for Daphne, it doesn't look too hard. It's like a 2-story house. It looks pretty easy. It's not due until August 15th. So a month from now, basically, is when it's going to be due for Daphne's shell. Mine is not due until July 29th. So I've got, my shell has a few more days. I'm gonna add this one right here. Above this, there we go. Yeah, they're kind of cute though. I think the bonus items are cute, but I'll use them quite constantly. That I will say, because they're there in my game and I want to use them. So, but I always try my best to like understand that not everyone has access to all the things, especially the bonus items. Because what ends up happening, oh, this is cute. What ends up happening is that after like a certain date, you don't get those items anymore. So let's say, for example, you bought this pack like 3 months down, like in December. You want to get the pre-bonus items. So whenever there's a build that has the pre-bonus items, they will just get deleted from your build. I would hope that they would one day patch it in after a certain amount of time, that they would include the bonus items for people who weren't able to get it. Then that way it's like open to all instead of like just some, because packs are very expensive. Oh, I didn't think I was there when she did the shell. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, definitely check out Daphne Shell if you haven't. Let's do... Am I getting carried away with the plants? No. No, I am not. The more plants, the better. I am a plant sim. From now on, just call me Plant Sims. No longer SpringSims. I am no longer one with spring. I am one with nature. Please help us all. Anyway. I know, I miss game packs as well. Game packs are one of my favorite things. I think that's kind of why I loved Werewolves so much, because it was our last game pack. But I would wonder though, if they ever brought back game packs, how would they do it? And also, what would they include into it? That's what I'm really curious about. I could size this down. I'm going to alt place this. Alt placing is like becomes second nature for me. Let's add this right here. There is a freezer bunny fairy. Size you down a little bit. Look right here. And then the everyday clutter kit. I believe we should get another everyday clutter kit. Everyday clutter kit part 2. I love me that kit. And also greenhouse haven. By the way, I was playing as you today to do your win thing challenge. Win thing challenge? What's that? What's the win thing challenge? That sounds interesting. Not the $10 pack mood. Because they technically are $10, which is true. And there was actually a sale that just happened. Like, it ended like 5 days ago. And I would assume that they would have another sale soon. Most likely in like December. I think they would have another sale by then. That's usually when they do. During the holidays or Black Friday. They would have like another sale by then. Get a sell of your phone. I have to move this over just a tad bit more. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, you know that thing Sims is doing? Oh, the Nature's Calling event. I was like, the Wind Challenge. Is that a new legacy challenge I haven't heard of? But the Nature's Calling event, that one. Okay. Well, that's cool. Well, thank you for playing as me. Was I a good sim? Did I actually help you or hurt the challenge? Because I just like sped ran through it this afternoon just to get the rest of the stuff. Because honestly, all I really wanted was the outhouse. Really. That's all I really wanted. And that's all I really needed personally, was the outhouse to complete this build. Oh my gosh, bands will be so much fun to include. Think of the things we could do. Because we were talking about this a while back ago, how bands will be so lucrative in the game. Imagine traveling to different parts of The Sims 4 with your band. Based on what packs you own, you could travel to those worlds and perform there. Either like in person or via rabbit hole. Where is... Oh, here it is. Because it will be so much fun to do like a mini concert. Similar to what we had with the Sim sessions that I thought were so cool. I was like, can they make a comeback, please and thank you? I loved those Sim sessions. Oh, I get to cheat my skills, but it's okay. That's fine. That's okay. I need to make another Sim self, actually. It's been a minute since I've last, like, recreated myself. Especially with, like, new packs. I've got to update that thing. Wait, whoa. I'm sorry. That's weird. Okay. I don't know what else to do in this house. I think I'm basically done with it. There's not much I can else add because it's very tiny. But what I can do is I might add a little bit more landscaping to this area, like right over here. Let me just add in these things right here. Cottage living. Yeah. Oh, I got embarrassed and I still don't know why. I just kept entering the cave. Honestly, the embarrassed moodlet is kind of funny to me a little bit. I'll never understand that one personally. I haven't even played as myself in so long. I think the last time I actually used my sim self was when I was playing, I think, Monopoly or something with Gluon and friends. Also, Laws, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Spring Squad. How are you doing today? We're building a swamp in The Sims 4. Just a swamp. You would love for crossplay would get famous. I would love to be a pop star. Like, that's what I really want. I want to live out my Hannah Montana dreams, you know? Go on tour, live my life, get the best of both worlds. Like, someone, if we ever get bans, someone literally is going to recreate or make a challenge, which there probably is already one out there, called the Hannah Montana Challenge. You live in, like, you start in Chestnut Ridge, because, you know, Nashville, Tennessee. You live in Chestnut Ridge. You have this fun fascination about music. Your father or whoever was a famous musician back in Del Sol Valley, was an actor, musician, traveled the world, traveled the seas with 100 million adoring fans around the world. But they realize that their dream is not all washed up, but they want to start a family. So they settle down in Chestnut Ridge, where they were originally raised, living their best life as much as possible. They have a daughter. They have a few other kids. They find their pockets of happiness through their kids. That one day, Gen 2, or whoever really, was like, hey, I want to be just like you. I want to be a star, a musician, just like you. So you work on your singing skill, you work on your acting skill, you work on your charisma skill, you work on several skills throughout your life until you finally come up to the point where you get this offer that you would love, that you are going to be on your very own TV show. So you move to Del Sol Valley, take your whole family from Chestnut Ridge to Del Sol Valley to achieve your dreams the way you want to achieve it. Sure, there are bumps in the road, a lot of highs, a lot of lows, paparazzi, scandals, you name it. There's been everything about you and your family. But all you ever wanted to do was achieve your stardom and live the best of both worlds. I don't know. Like, that would be really cool to be able to, like, become a pop star, live an alternate life. Because your Sims technically already can wear disguises with Get Famous. So I feel there's so many things you could do with all those nooks and crannies. A lot of storytelling is what's gonna make bands really unique. Like, if we ever got bands, storytelling has to be a major factor in making things make sense. Also, Lucy, thank you for the daily click for Palestine and welcome in. It's good seeing you. We're working on our swamp build today. And now that I'm thinking, we're basically kind of done with this swamp. I need to add in the wooden throne, but I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put this thing. I feel like putting it in the front would just be odd, but I also thought, what if I put it over here? Put the outhouse right there. Could be like a really good idea. Your Sims can get to it just fine with no issues, but it just makes sense. It just makes sense. Glad to see you. We have been building up a storm. At least we kind of kind of got started. It's been like an hour of working on this build. I've been adding in new plants, making sure things look good in the hood before we work on another build, actually. While we've been yapping about the Sims, any new updates that we'll probably get eventually down the line. What else is how we've been feeling? Just today, yesterday, this week. I'm glad to see you. I really am curious what they're going to do on that live stream. Besides, like, play with a new pack. I have so many thoughts in my head. I need flock of birds. Ooh, flock of birds. Thank you. Remember when we gave, when the Sims gave us a concert? I do remember that. They had that for the Sim sessions. It was like BB Rexa, Party Animal, and like, no, Glass Animals, and like, and Joy. It was like 3 people. They had like this little stage. And it was like the coolest thing ever. Because I'm like, I loved the Sim sessions. They had it was small, but it was so good. It was like a little mini Coachella that I wish would come back. Like they could just patch it right back in and make it like annually or like seasonally. Every summer, your Sims would have like a Sim session. Then again, license issues. That's probably why we don't have them anymore. But who knows? Who knows? It would still be very cool. It would definitely be good as a game pack. I could see that. Like if they do a World Adventures route from like the Sims 3, then an EP. But if they're not going to do that, I could see it as a game pack. Yeah, that would be really interesting on how they would do hotels, bands, anything remote that we have not had yet. Personally, I would love to sue for slander. I honestly forgot how to sue for slander for the longest time in The Sims 3, but I found out you have to be famous and do something like scandalous to get sued, or you sue them for slander. I always forgot about that. Is this like a flat surface? Not really. Can I put like a little tent back here? I could put this table from the event. Maybe I'll do a little campfire. Oh, randomly today, I went on TikTok and I was just scrolling on TikTok watching SpongeBob Crash Out compilation videos. I don't know why, but when SpongeBob crashes out, it's like a whole other level that scares me. Enjoy your lurk, Olivia. Yeah, that would be really fun if they had like a festival. Like either a festival or some type of like concert. Like Simchella would be a thing. If they make it happen, it's gonna happen. It's a matter of when and how they're gonna do it. Let's use a little bit of, I think cottage living is what that pack is called. That has that grass texture that I really like. Oh, what's that? No. Where art thou? Grass. Oh, the mushrooms. I've been looking all over for you. There we go. Also, Gigi, thank you for giving the gifted sub to Carol. Hello? Not the game about to like, not the game, but not the outside being thundery already. But thank you so much for the gifted sub. Can we get some hype in the chat, please? And thank you for that brand new gifted sub. I hope you enjoy the emotes and the app review, my friend Carol. Oh, you just cut off most of your hair and it was fried due to the amount of bleaching and dyeing it. Oh, you went for a long, went from a long to a bob. They do say the bobs are in. It's about the thunder and lightning today. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to be streaming long today anyway, because I got a really special email. A really special email today that could ultimately change my entire life. That I need to like start working on. That, and also I gotta get up in the morning. I got a meeting at 8 a.m. Let's see. This is not gonna work. Oh, first time catching the stream. Well, welcome in, Winter Storm. Glad to see you. We're just kind of perfecting this swamp build of ours today, making sure that things look good and messy, but yet also put together. But I'm glad to see you today. How's your Tuesday going so far? Did you get up to anything in particular? Hope you did. Will you tell us, or do we have to wait? You have to wait. You have to wait like a couple of months for it. When you see it, you're gonna freak out and scream. It's gonna be everywhere. I hope that I do get it though. Whatever it may be. I'm gonna put all these mushrooms out here. Yeah. But glad to see you though, Winter. Speaking of winter storms, I want to go see the new Fantastic Four movie that's coming out this year. I'm looking forward to it. I've been a big Fantastic Four fan for a long time. Plus, the characters are so cool and unique, and there's a lot of good stuff for them. No. Oh, you're already freaking out, but I can't wait. I guess I can wait. I guess. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is my favorite. I honestly kind of forget about that feature sometimes, Carol. The lifestyle brand. Whatever your Sims are wearing, or well, actually, technically, I think that's one of the perks. I think. Either way, the lifestyle brand is like the best thing ever that came with Get Famous, because if they even expanded onto that to give us even more, oh, it will be a dream come true. Which I actually need to make. I want to replay with that a little bit more. I have like a series that I'm gonna eventually do down the line of making like fake brands. The colorable? No. Fake brands for Sims. So I have a wow. I have a background in UI UX design. So I could like make fake websites, product design, package design. The list is very lengthy of what I could do in terms of like illustrations and graphics. And I thought about this for a while, of doing a series of using the Sims, of like using a Sim. They would have a brand, and then like I would like make them a website, or do like branding strategies, brand identity for them, so that way the brand stands out amongst the rest. That's what I've thought about doing for a while, because I'm like, I might as well use my degree to my enjoyment, called The Sims. Oh, you're crocheting? Wait, that's so cool. Wait, what are you crocheting? I am gonna probably do some painting later. I have a paint by number set that I bought recently off of Amazon, and I need to unpack it at some point and start doing it. I'm gonna do it this week, probably on Saturday maybe. But that's so cool. I want to get into crocheting. I need to get one of those kits. I was gonna buy one at one point, but then I just kind of like forgot about it. But I hope you have a lot of fun crocheting. I know that is not an easy task at all. It takes time, hard work, dedication. It's everything. Oh, I gotta add in like these things. There we go. It'd be crazy if I add in like 3 of them all at the same time, side by side. Probably so. I'm kind of scared my computer's gonna crash, or my internet's gonna go out. There we go. I wish they expanded onto it. A lot of people didn't know that was a feature. Yeah, which makes me want to like replay it again, because not a lot of people know about it. Like, it's one of the features that I sometimes forget about. Then I end up remembering like randomly just through gameplay, and like, when was this a thing? Like, sometimes the game just surprises me every day. If like we had X, Y, and Z feature for like a couple of years without me realizing it, and like, I should probably use this a lot more. Like, if you didn't know, there's an apply all feature in the game, in a base game with Cass, but you also have the option to randomize certain categories on a sim in Cass as well. There's a lot of things you can do in Create a Sim that I honestly end up forgetting. And even in Build and Buy that I like, when was this? Has this been here the whole time? Oh, a top for your mom. Crocheting is fun and recommended 100%. Okay. Well, that's good. As long as you say it's fun, that's all that matters to me. I plan, because I think I was going to buy one of those kits that I find on Amazon. Because like they seem pretty easy. And I want to test it out. What was it? It's called like those wobble crochet kits. I thought about getting one of those because they seem pretty easy. Oh, there's an axolotl one. Ooh, there's a bee. Oh my gosh, there's a duck. I'm gonna buy a duck. Literally, this is the one I just found. I think I might get this one. It's a complete crochet kit. It's literally called Quackers the Duck. It's 5 inches tall. And I'm like, I could probably do that. It's only $11. And I don't need anything big. I might buy it. If I bought it now, it would be here tomorrow. If I buy in the next 3 hours and 53 minutes, it would be here tomorrow. Which is funny. I have Prime. But yeah. I know it's so cute. We heart Quackers the Duck. We do. In this community, we do always. Okay, let's do this right here. Oh, you're intimidated by Amy Gorami? What's that? Oh, you're making granny squares for a baby blanket. Oh, that's cute. I find granny squares a lot easier to make. At least what I've been told. Granny squares are a lot easier. Hi Sam, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. I hope all is well with you. But all is well. It's quite hot over here. Crazy. But did you hear Randy Joe? He doesn't like the thunder. It's, oh my goodness, it's the sky is dark. We were saying literally earlier this morning how like the weather says it's gonna be no ounce of rain and then it rains. We're getting hit with a thunderstorm today. Literally right now. That's crazy. Oh, you come out like to say this is a that is adorable. Also crocheting stream. I'm also doing some needle felting right now. Fun. I thought it'd be kind of fun to do a crocheting stream. I'm a beginner, so I would not know what I'm doing. I would follow every single rule known to man that is on that list. But I'd be down for that. A little crocheting stream, a little different. Oh, it's like like the dolls or the animals people crochet. Oh, like the duck. Oh, I didn't even know there was an actual term for it. Well, you'll learn something new every day. Well, thank you for a new vocab word that I can definitely utilize later. Vocab with Steven. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's raining like crazy. Oh, you started this before the baby shower? Baby's already 5 months. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Do I ever have a side door? I do not. Oh, that's so cute though. I love that. Also put a light over here. I might need to get off a stream very soon. Thunder's not looking pretty hot around here. Kind of sad. Oh my gosh, it's so dark. Lordy Lou, I didn't realize how dark this place was. Ooh, besties, I'm kind of glad. I decided to go into the night mode to see how the light was. Didn't realize how dark it was over here. Jeez Louise. Besties, if you're not adding light to your build, your Sims will be like clueless of where they're going. Oh, Lordy Lou. Also, I'm gonna save my game again. I'm scared. Yeah, that'd be kind of fun to do like a crocheting stream one day. I even thought about like, I think it'll be really fun because I want to show you what it looks like. Um, I thought about doing like a paint by number stream. I bought this kit off of Amazon. And sure, I could do it like by my lonesome, but I think it'd be really fun to do like a paint by number stream of painting this. It's just lemons. It literally is just, it's literally just lemons. Lemons in a basket on a tree. It does remind me of like Italy or like some type of like Tuscany view. Like I've seen this image somewhere, but I don't exactly know where it's from. It reminds me of something. But I like the art style though, and I want to try it on stream. It's a 40 by 50, so it should be large enough to hang on the wall, but I have no idea. Ooh, wrong screen. Oh, they also have paint by numbers for Pro. Wait, they do? Oh, well, that will be very fun to also try because I love Procreate. I use that app like my life depends on it, and it kind of does. Where can you find the paint by numbers for Procreate? If you have a link, Peppa, that would be great. It's dark up in here. I didn't realize how dark it was for this build. They do look very peaceful. I think that's like the fun thing about paint by numbers, that they're very peaceful looking and they're not too overwhelming, or at least they don't have to be. And they even guide you along the entire way of like what colors to use and what, where, or what number. Even like when there's like a lot of shading involved, they have like those shading parts already sectioned off. So you wouldn't have like figure out where exactly you gotta put stuff. Put this over here. Hold on, how bad is this gonna be? Let me check something real quick. Let me check how bad this storm's gonna be. I don't even know. Hello? That is none of my concern. Oh wow. The weather seems fine. 75%. I think I'll be okay. I'll be fine. Else. It doesn't feel well lit enough. It needs some lights in the front. Oh, you can get them from Etsy. Oh! Well then, Etsy will be my best friend. I'll have to check out Etsy. I kind of sometimes forget about Etsy from time to time, about finding different styles of art. Like, I got an art print a long time ago that was like Sims related from Etsy. And that was like the best thing ever. I even got, dare I say, I've gone on Etsy quite a bit of times for, mostly for Animal Crossing needs, to buy Nook Mile tickets and such, and also bells. The fact that you can buy bells off of like Etsy is the most funniest thing to me, because I've done it before, and I just those were a time. How much money did I spend on Etsy for bells? Too much. Will I do it again? No, because that was legitimately unnecessary. The fact that I had over 50 million bells in Animal Crossing was crazy. Oh, you've done a paint by numbers since you were a kid, but now you want to do it again. Oh, can you send that link to one of the mods, or you can post it in the Discord, in the pictures and links channel. You can post it in there if you want. Oh, there's a lot of cute crochet patterns on Etsy too. Fun. I'll have to keep that for my tabs, so I can like always remind myself to go on Etsy. There's a lot of like independent artists on there, freelance artists on there, small businesses that I definitely got to check out. Etsy is just a very cute place. It's just a cute place to be. And now I feel like it's a little bit more lit up around here and not so dark and sad. Put one of these candles here. Yeah, thank you so much, Peppa. I appreciate that. Need to also put some lights in here, or at least like one light. One light in here. The lights in here are fine. Back here doesn't really matter. I will add in like 2 lights back here. This feels like a flat area. Maybe I can't add in. What if I add in like a wheelbarrow or a barrel of promises here? And everything else seems to be pretty good. Yeah, this is like a really nice swamp. The swamp looks lovely. Yeah, this is a very lovely swamp. Yeah, Etsy and Pinterest are like my 2 favorite things to always look at. Because you find inspiration from Etsy and you find inspiration from Pinterest. And they're like, I get heavily influenced by both. But yeah, you can find a lot of niche stuff. Like if you're looking for like, I don't know, Elmo riding a horse, wearing a cowboy hat, it's probably on there. Like if you type in something that you really want, it's on there. Most likely. You just gotta like really search and look for it. The more specific you are, the easier you'll be able to find it. But I will never. Ooh, back to school stuff. Hello. Well, that's like the good thing about Etsy. They have like curated categories that you can go onto, so things are easier to find. Plus, you can always like favorite it and like look for it later. Okay. Ooh, my lip. My lips are chapped. Let's see, is this a better one? That looks like a better angle. This is so swampy. Gimli. I'm gonna call it Gimli Swamp. Gimli Swamp. There we go. It's a 1-bedroom. Wait a minute, hold on. I just realized there's no bathroom. Oh my goodness, there's no bathroom in this place at all. You can't go anywhere to go potty. But actually there is the outhouse, and this wooden throne is Bladderton Hygiene 3. So, in a sense, Hygiene 3. So it works as a toilet and a sink. But what I could do... Where is that one at? Oh, I can use this makeshift one right here. Makeshift tub. Right there. So I was like thinking, wait a minute. I'm going to upload to the gallery. There is no bathroom nowhere in sight. I think adding like a DIY shower would be even better and feels more man-made. So I'll put it back here. As long as your Sims can, of course, utilize it without it floating in midair. I think I'll just put it right here for now because it's like, it's the flattest surface on this build. So I'll put it right here in this color. And then the sink is on the inside and also in the thing. And then get rid of that too. Perfect! Oh, Twitch lag for you? Really bad? Uh-oh. Not good. It did say I'm dropping quite a few frames, which is not good. But it's also because we have an active storm happening, but it seems that it's going away pretty soon. But all day today, though, which has been quite glitchy, not only for me, but for other people as well. They've been having issues all this past weekend, and I don't know what's going on about that. So it's not just you. But we should be fine now, though. Hopefully with less interruptions. Gimli. The Womp Home. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. A nice little swamp. The Womp in Spruce. Spruce Grove, where you can live out, not live over, live out your wreck dreams and say, what are you doing in my swamp? Anyway, but yes, enchanted by nature. There we go. I'm actually kind of surprised that this is only using 51,000 simoleon. 51,488 simoleons in total is how much this build costs. It's shocking, because normally they're way more expensive than ever before. Upload. So our next one, I think we'll probably work on finishing my Shell Challenge house, because that one is almost done. I just have to update the upstairs, and that's about it. But dare I say, this is my best build yet in a long time. Enchanted by Nature inspired me to build differently. It gave me the tools that I needed, called debug. Okay, I need to go to a different save because that... Actually, wait a minute. My shell challenge in this one? No, it's in my other save. Okay, let's go to manage main menu. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. My next build that I want to do that's kind of inspired by Enchanted by Nature is redo the entirety of Granite Falls as... Ooh, the sun's so pretty. Well, the storm is over now. But I want to do like a challenge for myself of redoing all of Granite Falls, including the Hermit's house, and complete all the scout badges. Because it looks really cool. The scout after school activity is like one of my favorite activities. That and the drama club. But I feel as when you combine seasons with that one with parenthood, it's like you get more bang for your buck. Character values go up, responsibility goes up. Why does Nancy have 2 kids? It's a little piece for everyone. Also, Kalanzar, how are you doing today though overall? Glad to see you. Let me update my title. If I could spell actual words for you. Shell challenge. So friends, if you would like to do my shell challenge, you'll have a lot of time to do it. It's not due until July 29th. Basically at the end of this month is when it's due. So if you wanted to do it, you can. Oh, wait a minute. Did I actually finish this? Oh wait, no, I never did. I just have to do the actual back area and then I'm done. Okay. That's like something with this build, but I couldn't remember exactly what I did. I was doing landscaping the last time that we had with this build. But I did do some stuff off camera that I did record that I wanted to finish. But I just forgot. Add in some of this right here. Back here. Maybe if I also do this little thing right here as well. Gosh, Raina Joe is so loud. And for what? That I will never understand. Anyway. Nonetheless, my friends. Okay. I also need to add in some dirt. This, I don't know what was... Oh my gosh. I forgot there's a basement. Oh my lordy Lucas. If you are doing my shell challenge, don't forget there's a basement. Who this shell? I was like, oh, I'm almost done with the shell. No, I'm not. I have a basement I have to actually furnish. I gotta do that, and I also gotta do the backyard. So I'm realizing that I never actually added in a bathroom into the shell whatsoever, especially in the upstairs or the downstairs. So the basement is where you can go to the bathroom. Walk yourself outside, downstairs, back here, and you're good to go. But this is going to be more like a family room. I'm going to probably use a lot of the Casanova Cave Kit and the Basement Treasure Kit that fits the vibe. Let's go and delete this real quick. I think I was trying to go for a family-centric home. Also, friends, ads are about to play again. And actually, what I'm going to do real quick is save my game, because this is actually a good point to pause for a second. I'm going to put some words on stream for you all, so that way we can do some interactability before we get back into our gameplay. So let me pull up words on, because I think the largest level that we've achieved is level 16, but we've never gotten anywhere further than that. So I will leave you all for like a couple of minutes, do some words on stream, and we will come back to The Sims. Hello. That was really cool. Can we get a round of applause? Look at that. We're achieving our goals. I'm gonna leave that open actually. So that way, next time that we play, we can play it again. That is so cool. I love words on stream. One, it makes me learn new words, and two, it makes me learn new words that I didn't know before. I can't remember exactly like what the highest level someone has ever achieved on words on stream, but I can definitely say it's pretty high. I don't know actually. Does anyone actually know like what the highest level you can go on words on stream? Like over 100, something like that. Also, welcome back from the ads, friends. If you got an ad just in the nick of time, we're just saying how we need a round of applause for our lovely words on stream. Our next level, I think, is level 6. Our highest level we've ever gotten was level, I think, 16 or something like that. I don't know. Dabney, if you're still here, or if anyone who was in Dabney's stream and remembers, what was the highest level that you all had gotten on words on stream? Because I know you all play it quite a bit from time to time on your stream. Because dare I say, will I want to break your record? Yes, I do. But you know, I'll always try and attempt. I don't think I'm going to actually do too much with this house for the basement. Oh, but I can use these photos now. Wait, swap this one out. I don't want that base game stuff no more. I want this. My little derpy flower. Okay, wow. I'm just stating the facts, Daphne. I always tell the truth here. I always tell the truth. And I mean we will beat Dabney's community's words on stream record. 16 or 15 or 16. Okay, so about the same. About the same level. Because mine was also the highest I got was 16 as well. Yes, we are all truth tellers here, exactly. We only tell the truth, we tell no lies. Lies are not what we do. Lies is, we don't know what that is. We don't see it anywhere. They always say, tell the truth. It'll make you feel better. And also, telling the truth makes you sleep better at night. At least that's what I've been told. What's a lie? I never heard of it. Exactly. What is a lie? Oh my gosh. Oh wait, no, I can't. I wonder if I can put these windows here. It'll be very odd to put windows here. It would make literally no sense. But I can put a window here though. Ooh, that's a nice window. The fact that we can't use glass walls in a basement makes me feel sad. I wish we could though. Oh well. Real eyes, real eyes, realize, real life. My brain nearly broke. Mood. Let's do the basement. I get basement treasure. A lie is a deliberate attempt to mislead. True. That is why I don't think I could ever actually do those Vanity Fair lie detector tests thing, because I think I would crack under pressure or something. I don't know. I don't know what I would do if I ever got an opportunity to do that. I'd be like, oh no, Oprah. I would just start speaking gibberish, honestly. Because the words that would come out of my mouth would make literally no sense. Yeah, I'm making this a full-on basement. I'm making this a 90s basement immediately. Like, oh no. Like, have you all ever been on have ever used like a lie detector test? Ever in your life? And if you haven't, would you ever want to go and do it? would you think that you would survive? And all the things that they said be true or not. Your heart rate is so irregular that I could never do well in the lie detector. No, same. I found out I have an irregular heartbeat. I had that thing called AFib, is what they call it, I think. At least what I looked up online. And also just because I know my own heart, it ain't regular. It is irregular. Like my heart skips a beat, which is not a great thing. Like at all. So would they even hear my heart? Probably not. Oh, I can put this TV here. Yes. Oh, and I realized I can use that new carpet that we got in base game a while ago. I mean, the doctor has been proven to not be reliable multiple times. Oh, the detector has been proven not to be reliable multiple times. That is true. I feel like we'll be okay. You know what I want to achieve, because I don't know if you all have seen, I don't know if you all watch the Hot Ones YouTube videos or not, but I saw Kai Cenat on it. I haven't watched this episode yet, but I'm going to eventually. Probably after I finish editing these videos, or probably when I'm editing these videos, I will probably watch it. Because Kai is a lot. He has a lot of energy that I do not have anymore. But I will say though, I want to watch it. I watch it almost every single time a new one comes out. Such good basement vibes right there. Thank you. There's a wee little bit of mold, but you know, that's okay. A little mold never hurt nobody. Little stains on the floor, if you will. I actually want to see, because we got carpet in base game. I think for one of the updates. Yeah, this one. Ooh, not that one. No. Ooh, green on green? No. Look at brown. I know Hot Ones is so funny. I've only ever seen like a couple of people like do very well on it. Like their posture was good, their energy was good. All things were just good. I think my favorite one of all time was, I loved Lord's episode, but Jennifer Lawrence, her episode was very funny. Like the whole show itself is very memeable. Like you can make a meme out of literally anything from that show. And it goes viral. And I just live for it every day, I'm telling you. This is definitely basement vibes right here. I kind of like, see, the fact that we got this carpet, that's all we literally have been needing, is carpet that looked like a carpet. And then you could really make a basement a basement. Now I want to make like a 90s inspired house now. Just from the carpet alone. Oh, I'm so excited. Here's this, put something. Like all the stains that we get from like the For Rent pack and then werewolves and vampires, it just makes the build more alive, I would say. Oh, Ian and Paul Wesley Hot Ones videos were funny. I don't think have I seen. Wait, were they on the actual show or did they do their own? So I'm like, oh my gosh, oh, hold on, they were. When was it? 4 months ago. How did I miss that one? Well, I know what I'm watching later. I don't know how I somehow missed that. I do forget sometimes they do have like these like side episodes. They did it for one of them days with SZA, Keke Palmer, and Issa Rae, and Haley Steinfeld and Michael B. Jordan. I don't know how I missed that one. I put it on my list. Oh, in Spain we don't have carpet flooring, so this is kind of weird to you. Carpet is just not a good thing. It's never get carpet. Just never get it. Sometimes it's hard to clean. Sometimes it's not. Depends on like how much traction you get into the house. That and carpet is just hard to clean because mold. And mold is not great, great at all. When you spill that red whatever, or grape juice, if you spill grape juice on the carpet, it's over. Just get a whole new carpet. It's just over. What was I gonna use again? I was gonna use the... I forget what pack I was gonna use. No. Oh, it was a kit. That's what it was. Custom the cave. What I got that. But no, really, carpet is just not it no more. Same. If you need some carpet, just get rugs. Exactly. Just get rugs. They're easier to clean, removable, and they look nice. Or they can look nice. In a bathroom? I don't know about that. I've seen carpet in places where it should not be. And I ask myself, why? Who designed this house? I have questions. Hold these up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. The Don Lothario kit. What a time. Oh, even some magazines. Wasn't there like an actual like table that we could use? Oh, you have an ugly floor tile all over your apartment. Ooh, you yearn for wood floor. Oh my gosh, I feel like it should be the standard. Just get wood floor everywhere. But no, honestly, I remember I was looking at apartments, and townhouses. Some of the townhouses I had seen that I toured, they were nice. They were not that bad. But if I saw tile, I think I just couldn't do tile in a bedroom, because tile in a bedroom just feels odd to me. It's odd. I wouldn't mind it. I would just put rugs everywhere, so that way I didn't have my foot hold bare feet on tile in a bedroom. You know, we just feel different. Oh, the card table. It's missing a coffee table in the middle. But wood floor is great. Like, that is just like the best thing in the world. Wood flooring across the board. It could be everywhere, even in the bathroom, and I would not mind. Because I feel like that's just like what people mostly end up having is hardwood floor in the bathroom. Mostly in apartments, I've noticed that, really. Ugliest house in America, and one of the houses had carpet in the bathroom. Oh, I wonder if it was on Zillow Gone Wild, because Zillow Gone Wild is wild. You look at it from the outside in. Going from the outside, it looks normal. Inside's a whole other question. Oh, Yarny. I always forget about Yarny sometimes. People who have a carpet in bathrooms. Jeez. Evaluated. I'm scared. Oh my gosh. I sometimes forget about Untangled, Unraveled. Is that what the game was called? Unraveled? Yarny came from a video game that EA made. What just happened, Yarny? Oh yeah, it was called Unraveled. Never mind. I know my games. I need to replay that game again. That was a fun game. So much debug. So little room. Put some oranges in the back. Yeah, it was definitely a very 70s thing. That's true. Yeah, it was very common in the 70s to put carpet in bathrooms. And now the design choices have been changed. I can't remember exactly if the Brady Bunch house had carpet in their bathroom. I've always said I wanted to recreate it, and I think now I actually like can. Who knows? You don't mind carpet in bedrooms? Neither do I. I don't mind carpet in bedrooms either. It just makes it feel cozy. Like imagine like you wake up after a 12-hour nap or something, and then you just get out of your bed, your feet are on the carpet, and it just feels nice. It just feels nice. Kids Corner. And you know what? I don't mind vacuuming. Like I kind of enjoy cleaning, but when I feel good and ready to clean. I'm not in the mood, I won't clean. I'll clean, but like not the way I usually would clean. Just simple cleaning. I love a good deep clean, vacuuming, mopping, sweeping, all the things. But when I have the energy and the willpower to do all that, I will. Eventually. Let's... I need a full sculpture. No, I understand. But the hygiene of the carpet and bathrooms, it can get over time. I can see. Over time can be a little bit of a hazard. Oh, hello. What's this here? I want just everything on the walls. This is a very family-oriented home, so that's why I'm adding so much random stuff to the walls. Put this here. And over here. And then... oh, the light switches! How could I forget? It would be so cool if they added in the functionality where you can click on the switches and it would turn off the lights. That would be so cool if they added that feature in to the game. Oh my gosh, I need space heaters! Wait a minute. I don't have one in here. Ooh, get rid of this. Yeah. Because that's what they usually have. They have these in basements. Water heaters. It's a reminder to not eat in your room too. I'm going to use the for rent one, but the functional one. Yeah, I forgot about this sometimes. They even have like laundry in the basement too. But mostly against concrete. Concrete floor and walls. Yeah, that one. And then a fuse box as well. I never use these. Oh, you started growing mushrooms. You start growing mushrooms in your bathroom? Ooh, that would be deadly. That wouldn't be pretty. No. I'm going to delete this right here. That kind of reminds me of the TV show Courage, the Cowardly Dog. There were mushrooms growing in their house. And I'm like, are y'all okay? Is everything fine? This is non-functional, that's a functional. Okay, good. So this is all good. Now we can work on the backyard. Or lack there is of a backyard. Before I upload this to the gallery. I feel like Daphne today. 2 builds in one stream? Who are we? Speed builders, that's what we are. Put a grill over here. Don't step in my bathroom. Don't step on my bathroom hike. I need them for stir fry. Yeah, of course. Yeah. You dream of tiled, heated floors. I wonder how do people do those? So that is also another dream of mine. I would love to have heated tiles for a bathroom. It sounds so fancy and rich. You know, like, ooh. I wonder how much that would cost. Because I would love to one day remodel a house from the ground up. And then just simply do all things new. Like my ultimate dream house is to have a mid-century modern home, 2 stories. Well, actually, that's a lie now. Mid-century modern home, 1 story. An ultimate dream is to have 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, or at least 1.5. At least one, like 3 bedrooms, 1.5 bathroom, maybe 2. Because, you know, my bedroom, my office, and then a guest bedroom. And then my bathroom, and then everybody else's bathroom that they could use. Ooh-wee. I do not want 2 stories anymore. That hurts my knee. Oh, I kind of like how bathrooms are set up in Korea. I do too. I want to go to Korea one day, just because like people talk so kindly about it, and the culture there, the people there, everything there is just like nice. And I hear it's quite affordable to live there, at least if you're coming from the US to Korea, depending on what you're looking for and what your budget is. Like randomly, I just go on like Korean website, like Korean real estate websites. I'm like, why is it so affordable there? Do I dare? Like, I almost contemplate, like, do I move? Do I move to Korea? Because, like, sure, I would need to get a job there and stuff like that too, and things like that for like citizenship and things. But like, I've considered it. I'm like, it seems half bad. I kind of like it over there. Can I just have my Sims build with my money cheese? That would, yes, please. That would be nice. I've tried to type in motherload 10,000 times, but nothing seemed to work. I don't know what I did wrong. I typed in Control-Shift-C. I typed in testing cheats on, but the money cheat wasn't working. Something's glitching in the system. I do not care for. Oh my goodness. This is nice. Okay, and I just need to add in some landscaping. Hi Nicola, welcome in. I feel like Korea and Japan knows what's up with bathrooms and other things. They do. That and cars. Well, that and just travel in general. They know what they're doing. But welcome Nicola. We are on our 2nd build of the day. We're finishing my shell challenge right now. I haven't finished it yet. And I've been meaning to finish it for a while now. But we are finishing it today. We finished our swamp build at the beginning of stream. And now we're just finishing one other. I know, same L. I tried to turn off aging, but nothing seemed to work. I don't like it. What are we doing wrong? Who do we have to talk to? Can I speak to somebody's manager? Because this aging thing, I don't like it. Something needs to change. Like yesterday. Ooh, that was too much of a fast zoom. Okay. Add some more stuff in the front. I know, we gotta email the devs, yeah. Like, can you like patch that to real life, please? Like, you know, like can you add like the motherload cheat into real life and maybe like the aging cheat too? That would just be so simple, so nice. Like I know you have like other like hacks to make and things like that, but like if you could like patch that into real life. I know, it's so weird. The real life motherload cheat is not working. It's weird. Imagine. They need to patch that right now. Please, EA, if you're listening, please patch in real life motherload. Please and thank you. That's all we're asking. We know you have the manpower and the resources to do it. Please, hear our plead. But no, all good, Kawaii. Enjoy your rest. We'll see you hopefully tomorrow. We're gonna be doing a co-working stream tomorrow. A chance to be productive. Oh, you turn off neighborhood stories, but yet drama surrounds you. I know, it's crazy. I know. All we're asking is for simple things. Aging off cheats, real life mother load, neighborhood stories to be turned off for real life. That's all we're asking, but yet it never works. Imagine if there's a way you could like literally turn off like neighborhood stories in real life. But then again, where will we get our entertainment? That's the real question. Where will we get our source of entertainment? As long as I'm not in it, I don't mind. But if I'm in it, I want that stuff turned off. Like, it's so odd. Something about like hearing your neighbor's drama sounds more entertaining. Weird. It's 3 a.m. for you. Oh my goodness. We are ending shortly soon anyway, because I wasn't going to stream as long today since I've been live for... I went live earlier this morning. I was playing Sims 2 and we had finished our Gen 2 playthrough before we move on to Gen 3 for our Durban Legacy Challenge. And I was like, if I stream my normal time, I'm going to be exhausted tomorrow, and I don't want to be exhausted because I have a meeting at 8:30 in the morning. Why don't I have 25,000 simoleons from just being alive? I know. We gotta talk to we gotta talk to the manager. We gotta talk to the manager. Let's put this broom over. Actually, put it under here. You know who should we talk to? Will Wright. That's who we should talk to. Will Wright could patch it in for us, right? He could patch it in for us, give us all the Sims cheat codes, and put it to real life. That would be nice. That would be lovely. I mean, he created The Sims, a life simulator. So henceforth, he could patch in those things into real life. Yeah. I think that would be great. Also, Miss Sedges, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. Welcome back. Yeah, Will Wright make it right? Yeah, I think he would. I mean, it's his name. Will Wright it make it right? Yeah, of course. As long as we don't have the unsavory charlatan coming our way. Oh no, you're all good. You're all good. You were asking your dad about your pet's water. No, you're all good. Welcome back, though. We're finishing our shell challenge at the moment. We're almost done. We're just adding a few extra things. Just kind of spruce it up a little bit, make it dazzling and nice. We have done a lot of building today. We played Sims 2 this morning. We finished our swamp build. And now we're finishing our shell challenge. And you're welcome. I need to catch your streams more often. I keep missing them. Luckily, I'm glad that you do announce them on like Instagram. But I need to remind myself to catch and pop into your streams. I know I'll be missing some good stuff though. Game? What are we doing? There we go, thank you. Ooh, Cookie Run Kingdom. I've heard of that game. I haven't played it, but there's this game called, I think it's called Mismatch, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, it's called It's called Match Masters. I've been playing that game religiously for the past like month and a half. And then Disney Emoji Blitz and Fallout Shelter are like some games I've been playing on my phone. And it's been really nice to play those games. I actually love Fallout Shelter. I didn't think I would actually enjoy it, but I really have been. Oh no, you're all good. No, do what you gotta do. Stay productive, lurk away. Lurk away. Oh, here we go. I will be ending shortly though, so. However, tomorrow I will have a co-working stream that you can hang out in at 10 a.m. Central tomorrow morning. And man, my luck is good, but it's also weird. So I pulled dark cocoa cookie, but it wasn't regular dark cocoa cookie, and it was awaken. It was his awaken form. Uh-oh. Isn't that game like a matching game, or is it like different? I honestly could not remember exactly if that was a matching game or not. I have... Ooh. Like you said. Yeah. The only game playing your mobile is Solitaire and Mahjong. I haven't played Solitaire in a hot minute. That and Solitaire. I'm very bad at card games. I don't know what I'm doing, but I know something's happening. And that's all that I literally know. I haven't played BitLife on my phone in a long time, and I used to talk about BitLife like it was, like my life depended on it. And in a way, it felt like it did. Really. Lurking while working is cool. It is. And I always say, if you are here in the streams and you need to work and lurk, do what you gotta do. Have fun doing that. I do not need that there. But that is why I'm so excited to bring back co-working streams again. We're gonna be doing them twice. We're gonna be doing them every other week. So when we're not doing Indie Dev Day, we would do a co-working session. And it's like balancing out the playing field of what we do on stream. So this week, co-working, next week, Indie Dev Day. And then, of course, back and forth, back and forth. Hi, Megan. Welcome in. It's good seeing you today. Oh, it's a gacha RPG game. Oh, Kingdom Builder sort of game. Okay. That makes more sense. But welcome in, though, Megan. We're building a nice little family house for my shell challenge at the moment. I'm glad to see you. Oh, this is brighter than my future. This floor. I'm like, I cannot see. I haven't played Cooking Mama in a long time. Cooking Mama kind of scares me because they yell at me and make me sad because I was cooking too slow. But more so, I was just getting distracted and wasn't paying attention. And my stuff got burnt, so not really my fault, but you know, there. Okay, I think I'm gonna put a pipe down here. But the brand cookie run, branch out to 3 matches, 3 RPG, but the base game of is a gotcha slider slower. Okay. But I've been good though, Megan. I can't complain too much. Life has been okay. I've been keeping myself busy. I have a meeting tomorrow at 8 o'clock. So my schedule for tomorrow is kind of crazy. I have a meeting at 8 o'clock to 8:30. I stream from 10 to 1, co-working. And then I have Randy Joe's vet checkup appointment at 3. And then podcast recording at 4 to 5. And then a movie night at 6 to like 8. My Wednesday is like jam-packed. It's kind of overwhelming, but in a good way. So, busy. Oh, they're all like gotcha, so you're gonna pull cookies and different... you can pull different cookies for some sort of like different genres if you like. Oh! That does make a lot of sense. He said, what is it? Oh, okay. I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay, I've seen this game. Okay, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep. Hi, Amber. Welcome in. Happy to see you. Oh, I love Papa Pizzeria. Papa Pizzeria is like a comfort game. That and also Diner Dash. Hello? Diner Dash slaps. I'm telling you. I love a good Diner Dash game. Oh, you got into your top choice university for video game design and development. Wait, that's so cool. Can we get some congrats in the chat, please, and thank you? That's so cool. Congratulations on getting your top choice university for video game development and design. That's exciting. Have you always wanted to like go into that? Because that does sound really fun. Video game design and just like general development is so interesting. Like, one, how people come up with a concept, how they actual like design the game itself, from the models to the language to the script writing. Like, it's so interesting. It is not an easy thing to do, but it's so rewarding when you see like the final product. That's why I always like strive to do as many streams as I can for other types of games that I personally have never heard of or have been interested in playing. That's why I have developed the idea, the concept to do Indie Dev Day to support indie developers and indie studios who don't have access to a lot of funding or like big backers or just anything in general. I think it's always important to like showcase and highlight them more, because these big companies got big budgets but yet don't do a lot. You know, important. Congratulations. Oh, you were obsessed with Dino Dash way back? And I'm talking about the OG Dino Dash, not those new ones. Not even the SpongeBob one. But I have played that one too. You have so many choices, but I eventually landed on video games because it's one of your special interests. And that's really cool. I only went into, like, my thing is like UI UX design, and that's what my degree's in. And I always thought about working for a video game company. I thought it was like cool and exciting. Like, I would love, like, my ultimate dream was to work for the Sims. Like, work with the Sims team, make the games, make all the stuff. But I guess in a way I do work with the Sims, but like I'm not employed by them in a sense. Oh, here it is. I've been looking all over for this for decades. Oh, you got that game on the disc? Ooh, on the disc? That you an OG. Okay. I think this is all I want to do for this. Oh wait, I want to add in hopscotch. 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 If I could spell the scotch, that'd be great. I love that. I love the industry. And like, that's also why I started, this is not what I wanted. That's also why I started redoing my podcast again. To give you like an idea of like what my podcast is. I'm basically just interviewing different creators around the world, whatever genre they are in, whether they do cozy gaming, whether they're a gamer, content creator, whether it's like lifestyle, gaming, food, woodworking, DIY, whatever genre they are in. I've always wanted to like understand mostly about like the behind the scenes of the creator, the things that we don't get to see or hear from like videos or streams or just everyday life. I think that's always something I've always wanted to do, is like interview and kind of get more of a better insight of who they are as a person and just talk to them like a genuine person. And I will also learn new stuff from them, and you might also learn something well. But I would not only interview like just content creators, I would interview like people in the acting industry, since I'm an actor, talk about mental health, the overall video game industry, acting industry, just having good, raw, genuine conversation. So I think that's personally what everyone needs at the end of the day. Someone to talk to, someone to yap to, and like just be able to breathe, you know? So season 2 should be really exciting. I'm recording an episode tomorrow with a very special guest that I've known for a while. I'm recording my very first ever Hollywood actress for my podcast. She's my acting coach. But I'm very excited to interview her and learn a little bit more. Look at a basketball court. What is wedding dash? I have never heard of a wedding dash before. You just try and get married? Is that all that you really do though? Wedding dash? I've heard about dine and dash, not wedding dash. But yeah, I'm gonna interview a Hollywood celebrity. My acting coach, who's been in the industry for like over 25 years and has seen a lot of things come her way, both like for TV and film and commercials and just overall industry knowledge. I'm like, oh, we have to talk about all of this stuff. So I am very much excited to do that with her tomorrow. Hello? Oh, a wedding planner. Oh. Well, that'll be exciting to play. Is that a mobile game too? You can't wait to listen when it comes out. Oh, thank you. I'm excited for it when it comes out too. I'm trying to batch record as many episodes as I possibly can. So far, I have like 5 episodes right now recorded. Or I will have 5 starting tomorrow recorded. And I would space them out every other week. I'm shooting for like September is what my plan is. So that is why I'm doing a lot of co-working streams, so I can edit these episodes and listen to them back and make sure they're all good before I send them out to the people so they can like listen to it themselves to get their approval. And then of course scheduling everything. Where is that fence? I've been looking for this fence for eons. And actually, do I have it in here? I do. I forgot I had Better Build and Buy installed. Because here's my fence. My favorite fence in base game. You have no idea. I love that fence so much more than you know. I will use this fence every single day. It's a staple. It's a must-have. A must-have debug fence. Cute. It's nice. It's reliable. It'll never leave you or hurt you. It'll never break, but it will go right through you. Literally. I'll take your headshots as a freshly graduated photographer. Okay. Thanks, Jake, for the offer. I appreciate that. I am on my way then. Can I put that there? No, don't. What are your rates, Jake? What are your rates? I also want to put... I kind of want to make an amusement park now. But not now. Later. Not now. Free, it's free. For free? I get the friend family discount? Uh-oh. Well, thank you. Of course I would pay you for your services. And I promote you on my socials. Oh, same people that made Diner Dash but made Wedding Dash. I don't think it's mobile. We put it. Oh! Look it up real quick. Wedding Dash. Oh my, oh! Tell me why I thought this game was new. But no, this game came out in 2007. Wow. That is so interesting. I actually kind of like that. It's like a mixture of Diner Dash and like wedding, like you said, wedding planning. That is just so cool. Ooh, famous. So what are you gonna do now that you've graduated and everything? Like, what are your plans? Are you gonna stream more? Is that what you're gonna do? You're gonna stream some more? I hope so I can watch all of your streams. So, and then that one. I have laundry. And I think I'm basically done with this build now. The one and done, but I made it work in the end. Nice. Beautiful home. You have no idea. Just get a job and stream and live my life. Hey, that's a plan, and I like that plan. No cupcake factory. I know. Honestly, it would be kind of cool if I did make a cupcake factory. Imagine what they honestly what I would love for the Sims team to do is to make another cupcake machine, but smaller. I would love a smaller cupcake machine, honestly. I can have a lot of fun building my dream factory of my dreams, and then basically recreate Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Oh, my solar panels disappeared. Oh, great. I figure that tends to happen when you place them like a floor. Your stuff gets weird. I gotta re-add my solar panels. How else will my builds be lowered? Feel like a mini cupcake machine. Something like counter size. Like something like the mixing bowl from Home Chef Hustle. But maybe like a smidget bigger. Is what I would love to see. Because it is kind of a big object to like place. And it's hard to like, where am I gonna put this in my house? Like, I don't know where. So something smaller is what I would prefer. That'll be a lot more user-friendly. Stephen in the Cupcake Factory? Imagine. I love baking, so it possibly could happen. 4 the side. Oh my god, I would love an easy bake oven. The one that we had in The Sims 3 and 4 and 2 was like the best easy bake oven ever, and I'm like, I need that in my life right now. I would love that. Yeah, that's what I want. So like having more kid activities would be perfect. And it has gotten me an idea for a thing I want to do. But I have to like write it down and like talk to people about it. Oh wait, my solar panels are gonna get deleted, aren't they? They are. Oh no, just the one. Good, thank goodness. I need the one right here. I need this trim. Oh, the trim's gonna. Oh, the trim deletes it. Okay, that's great. Then back. I know that would have been a really good thing to add into Kids From Stuff. If not Kids From Stuff, Growing Together or Parenthood. One of those 3 packs would have been a perfect opportunity to add that in. So I think having like a kids kit would be cool. I mean, we have the First Fits kit, which is like only clothing, but I think having a kit for kids that would add in new objects would be really stellar to include them into the picture. That and also infants are a thing that are so new, but we need more stuff for them. That thing. I agree. This right here. I'll put this one right here. How do you not get overwhelmed with creative ideas? You have some ideas like overwhelmed. Any tips? I always make a list. I like to make a list of all the ideas that I have, and I decide which one is the easiest one to do first, and then do the rest later. That is what I like to do because I have so many build ideas, like it's not even funny. I get inspired by like the littlest things in this game that I just add in like 20 more builds to my list. But I always say write it down, whether it's on Notion, Milanotes, a notebook, notepad, save that somewhere and then like slowly check off your build ideas. So you know like I've completed this one and I can move on to the next one. Rather than like half doing something and then going to the next one, you know? That's what I would personally do if I were you. because it's easier and less stressful. Also gonna see all the ads. There we go. I'm gonna upload this gallery. Yeah, that's what I like to do. Plan out all the stuff I want to do. Like this build, for example. I think I was kind of overwhelmed with this one because I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do, but I had an idea. And I usually also go off by theme. I usually have like a theme that I want to go off of, whether it's like suburban or mid-century modern or regular modern or contemporary. I like to always have a theme. It gives me a better idea of like what I want to do and like what items I can utilize in build mode. And another thing too is what I also do is I always have a story in mind for all of my builds. So that way I'm just not building like willy-nilly. I always have to have a story. So when I'm decorating a certain room, it's because the story line calls for like a messy room or random objects being placed everywhere. Yeah, hopefully that helps. Yeah, it's always best to write things down so you, one, don't forget, and two, it's easy to always reference it back at a later point. That looks good. This looks dingy and dark as ever. I can't see jack deeply squat. Me and these lights are going to be the pain of my existence. Count on that. Okay. You often find random notes around your room with silly ideas. I do this. I have that too. Mostly they're all like 3 a.m. thoughts. Like sometimes I vaguely remember what my dreams are, but there are times where I remember what I was thinking, like a build idea. I'm like, I have to write that down before I forget. I always like to remind myself, like, write it down, even if it's the craziest idea ever. Write it down, because later down the line you may think the idea is still crazy, but you still want to do it. Good enough build for me. That's also good to have some constraints, yeah. And that's why I like limited pack builds too. Now, is this house? I keep going back and forth. House a 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom house. The family or plant lovers. Let's see. Plant. Can I spell? Plant lover. Family. Home. 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom. In this house, this family loves their plants, and so should you. I don't really know what to type anymore for my descriptions, like at all, but I just write what I write and hope for the best. Okay, we done did that, and we'll do it again. No, spelling is my worst enemy. I swear I cannot spell to save my life. I forget how to spell the most simplest things. I'm like, did I type this correctly? Yes, and also no. Yeah, I've uploaded 2 builds today. I also uploaded all of my my sim, or like my siblings that I made, along with all of my houses that I've built with using Enchanted by Nature. Sims Mobile? What did I use from Sims Mobile? Download Sims Mobile and get a family... Oh, the family portrait. I'm like, what do you mean I have Sims Mobile content in here? That's the first time I've ever seen that. But okay. Yeah. Nice build. Either way, this is where we're going to end off for today. I wasn't going to stream as long. a little 30 minutes less, 20 minutes less, if you will. But I will be live again tomorrow. We're gonna be doing some co-working. So if you're not aware on how co-working kind of works, think of it as like body doubling, where I work on something and you work on something for a certain amount of time, like 40 to 50 minutes of working, body doubling, 10 minutes of chatting. So that's how we're gonna kind of like function tomorrow. Like 50 minutes of working, 10 minutes of chatting, and then kind of just going down that same cycle until like we're done with the end frame. So make sure you pop in if you want to be productive and get some work done while listening to some good music. If you want to listen to this or not, but you know how you can if you want. But yeah, that'll be tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central. And also, reminder too, Discord movie night is happening tomorrow at 6 p.m. We're going to be watching Wicked Part 1 in our Discord. So if you haven't joined the Discord, feel free to do so if you would like to. And also, check out the VOD channel if you miss any of the streams. That's where I always upload my streams in case you miss them here in real time. But friends, we're going to go on a raid. And I would love to go raid. Ooh, I want to go raid my good friend Dia. Dia Amazing. Who should still be live. Yes. But I will see you all tomorrow. Have fun, stay safe. Let's go raid D Amazing, who's playing The Sims 4 Not So Berry Challenge on the green generation and has an active bingo happening at the moment, which is really cool. So if you love Sims, good vibes, a good community, and overall great streamer, you will love D Amazing. Play Sims, Stardew, Animal Crossing, Minecraft, and just good vibes all around. Good vibes all around. But I love you to the mods and love you all so much, very much. But peace out, have fun, enjoy your vibes, and I will see you all very soon. Bye bye.